Okay, so quite a lot of stuff has been happening over the last few weeks, and I have been completely oblivious to all of it.
To much more important news, much of the South Island has been cut off after torrential rain and flooding over the weekend, with nearly 1,000 tourists left stranded in the Franz Josef. The Timaru district remains under a state of emergency, with the council expecting it to take weeks to recover from the flood damage.
2 more victims of that volcanic eruption in New Zealand died today. The death toll is now 8, but it is expected to double when search teams are allowed back on the island. Remy Inocencio flew near the volcano today and reports it is still rumbling.
So yeah, obviously not a lot's been happening over the last few weeks, at least not for me. For the country of New Zealand, it's a bit of a different story there, but of course I'm basically a doomsday prepper with this thing. You know, I've got power, water, food. Like, all I do is disappear off into the arse end of nowhere for like a full week, completely away from any kind of technology. Most of the time I don't even have phone signal, so I don't actually find out about this stuff until like a week later, much to the detriment of my family, obviously. So of course, when I do come back to civilization, I have text messages from my cousin out here in New Zealand asking me if I'm okay, because the southern part of the southern island, where I am, has been cut off due to flooding.
And so people are actually stuck in the area. Is that tourists as well as locals?
Yep, basically the whole island's been cut in half, so because of the break at the west coast and the 2 bridges crossing the Rangitata here, there's been no transport link north to south for the last couple of days.
So yeah, apparently like halfway up the island, there's been a few flooded sections of road, power outages apparently, and like a lot of people have been cut off from their phone services, which is one of the things that my cousins were worried about with me. But of course, no, I'm totally fine, just getting on with it, completely oblivious, safe in my little box. Then another week passes, of course I return to civilization again, and when I get online I have dozens of like WhatsApp messages from family back home in England, because they've heard about the volcano that went off.
This is the closest that we can get to the volcano ever since it erupted. It's very beautiful, but remember, it's also very dangerous, and the remains of 8 people are still down there.
So yeah, pretty scary stuff there. Apparently, a bunch of tourists were still on the island, the volcano went off. Of course, everybody just hears volcano in New Zealand and thinks, James is in New Zealand, he loves volcanoes, he's probably there. But no, that was all the way up in the North Island. I'm as far away from it as you can be in New Zealand. So yeah, I'm totally safe, nothing to worry about. You just haven't heard from me because I haven't really been doing anything. The weather has been absolute. Obviously, with the news about the flooding and everything, yeah, it's been pretty crap, and I've just been sat in the car, eating and getting fat. However, today is going to be very different. So I've been sitting around for the longest time, waiting for all this bad weather to pass. It just hasn't passed. Apparently, I think that it's going to be on and off rain all the way into January. I actually wanted to do a bungee jump before Christmas. So of course last week I was looking online, checking on the weather and everything, and I found that Saturday, the 21st of December, was the only day that didn't have rain coming. It was supposed to just be cloudy. So of course I decided to take the opportunity to book a bungee jump. And would you believe it, my luck has had the best turn, because today is blindingly beautiful sunshine. It's fantastic, I can't believe my luck. Yeah, pissing it down with rain all week. The day that I book a bungee jump, beautiful sunshine. So I'm pretty hyped about that. So yeah, at the moment I'm just hanging around at this lake just outside of Queenstown. Once 11 o'clock rolls around, then I'll be taking the plunge. Should be fun. Yes! Yeah. Getting back on track now, getting back on track.
this feeling when it's easy to believe it. I'm still hitting snooze on a weekday, losing sleep, yeah, but who needs it? Focus. Immortal youth, we don't have to prove that we know the truth. There's nothing to lose. Immortal youth, yeah, we can wait whatever time it takes. Oh, it's time to waste. Focus.
What a rush. That was way scarier than the one I did in Thailand. Doing it over a river really adds to it, like, wow. And I got a free t-shirt, so pretty damn good. Now I just gotta wait till tomorrow for them to upload their video. Until then, I'm just gonna run through my video from the GoPro. Hopefully it all looks good. Oh man. That was cool. Right, good news. It's been a couple of days since I did the bungee jump. I'm actually wearing the t-shirt today, and I've still got the bracelet thing on. But yeah, anyway, the footage was uploaded online, so managed to get on the internet and download that in town. It's not fantastic in a sense, because they pre-edit it for you. And I'm guessing it's either done by a crappy algorithm or somebody who just doesn't care. That doesn't really matter because I'm freaking awesome and I'll edit it together into something fantastic. I'll tell you one thing though, bungee jumping off of a bridge over a fast flowing river, way scarier than bungee jumping off of a crane over a little pool like I did in Thailand. The only thing I was really disappointed about is they had the full body harness, which is attached to you like on sort of chest area, so I didn't have the ankle bungee jump. So like when I went off kind of head first, you sort of naturally go into a front flip. It kind of means you see the water for a second and then you kind of get pulled round by the cord, and then you're looking up the rest of the time, which was a bit annoying. You'll probably hear it in the video, like as I jump off the edge, I kind of go from a wah into a hoo, where there was like a split second of like fear. Then I suddenly realised I was completely in control and it was fun, and my wah turned into a hoo. So I just throw out this wahoo. Yeah, that was one big thing that I really wanted to get done before Christmas. Hopefully, I'm going to get this video edited together and thrown out on Christmas Day. That'll be pretty freaking awesome if it is. So, Merry Christmas to anyone who's watching. But yeah, the important thing is, still alive, still cracking on. Yeah, Merry Christmas. I should have bought like a Christmassy hat, shouldn't I? Like one of the red stocking things. That would have been quite funny. But yeah, instead I'm just standard James, non-Christmassy. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yeah.